Alright, what up, guys? It's me. So, if you're going to one of the Disney parks, or even the Walt Disney World Resort, it doesn't need to be a theme park, in the year of 2025, then this video is for you. Disney has recently introduced a new perk to their on property resorts that they don't really advertise, which means not many people know about it. So, I recently went to Disney World this past January for Marathon Weekend, and I took advantage of this tip, and I thought I'd share it because it could save you some money and it would make your trip most likely more enjoyable. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about what is the perk and why you should be taking advantage of it. So, if you notice something about these two photos, that was really hard to watch. They are Disney's water parks. Yet again, my green screening has done a little too well on some of these. But these are Disney's two water parks, Blizzard Beach up here, and then Typhoon Lagoon down here. Disney has made it so that on your check-in day for the hotel, you get free admission to the Disney water parks. And this applies to all on-property resorts, but not many people know about this. Like I said, they don't advertise it all that well, and not many people think about going to a water park the day they check in. So I want to talk about the benefits for a little bit, and I'm going to start with a story about my history with the Disney water parks. Me and my family started going to Disney when I was in kindergarten. First 2 or 3 times we went, we did not know that there were water parks, and then we saw something about it on the internet and decided to try out Blizzard Beach because of Summit Plummet. I enjoyed it, and then we decided to try out Typhoon Lagoon, and I absolutely loved the wave pool. So whenever we went, it would be a staple that we'd take a day away from the 4 main theme parks, and that me and my dad would go to the water park, and my mom would either hang out at the hotel, take a spa day, go shopping, do something like that, and that was a staple in our trip. However, the Disney water parks became really expensive, and we had done them a lot. We had done everything, so we were kind of just doing our favorites, and it became a little bit ridiculous to keep paying all that money for a Disney water park ticket when we had already done everything. So we started exploring like Universal's water parks and other water parks in the area, but we never really came back to Disney's. And then this past January, I knew about this perk, and for free, we were able to go into Disney's Blizzard Beach in the middle of January. It was empty. We could do anything we wanted an infinite amount of times, basically. And it was really nice because it was really enjoyable. We were there for about 2 hours because it was the day before the marathon, so we didn't want to do a whole bunch of stuff, and we didn't want to do Summit Plummet because you can potentially like hurt your back on that because you're going so fast. And a lot of the rough rides at Blizzard Beach we didn't really do, again because day before the marathon we were trying not to injure ourselves. But it was still cool because I had not been there in must have been 7 or 8 years, because the last time I did a Disney water park outside of that trip was 6 years ago, and that was Typhoon Lagoon. So I had not been to Blizzard Beach since I was much, much younger, and it was cool to go back and cool to be able to enjoy it. And it was nostalgic, but I felt that we did all the stuff that we could do, but it didn't feel like we were wasting money going into there. And that's essentially the moral of why you should take advantage of this Disney perk, is that the Disney water parks are a lot of fun. Their water slides are a lot of fun. I always enjoyed it as a kid, and I know a lot of kids out there enjoy it, but from the parent perspective, it is a lot of money, especially if you have a family of 4 or more. It adds up. It's not all that expensive for, me and one of my parents to do it. But if you factor in making it a whole like family day, it can be really expensive, and it can add up. So by taking advantage of this free water park admission ticket that you're getting, You can save yourself some money and still have that fun. And a lot of people don't go into the theme parks on check-in day because either you're getting in at like 10 or 11 a.m. and you can't rope drop things and the lines will be a mess, or you're getting in late at night, in which case this probably won't apply for you, or you just don't want the stress of first day there getting straight into the parks. Either way is fine, but they're giving you something to do and it's at no cost to you. All it is a bus ride or a quick drive over to Blizzard Beach, and you can have hours of fun and hopefully make a day out of it, is what Disney's hoping. But it does what it says. It gets you water park access at Disney World for free, and I think it's definitely worth taking advantage of if you have the time. Because maybe you go to the hotel pool, but that can get boring after a bit, and if you're at Blizzard Beach, there's a lot of stuff to do, there's food. Same with Typhoon Lagoon. It was a lot of fun when I did it, and I highly encourage you guys to do it as well. It's at no cost to you, the consumer, because it's free with your hotel reservation. And it's only on check-in day, so be wary of that. But hopefully, now that you guys know about this perk, you can make use of it next time you go to Disney. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Take advantage of it while you can. I don't know how long Disney plans on keeping it around, but thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you decide to use this perk.